Do another one. Fungal was usually good. That's the thing, like if we were going second, then maybe we easy Nether. It's never Nether right now. Nether's just not good in this meta. I liked Nether last expansion and last rotation. I liked it a lot. This rotation, it's like a never pick, I think. Lone. I'm not nearly as high on Lone Champion as like Shady is. I value Coil higher. I've gotten memed by this card before. Good with Demon Bolt. Probably never Dynamancer. You actually get enough beasts that there's a fair chance this actually works on something. And it's a fungal target. Probably this. A 5/5. Yeah. I don't tempt. As long as you draft things, like you don't typically have the problem, I think, that you just don't have enough things. I guess this. How does Siphon perform right now? Siphon probably got better. Thrasher's still a lot higher win rate. Always seems to feel really bad. Yeah. Probably this. I think I like this more than Shaker. Every decent deck needs to have a Siphon. I don't really pick Siphon in this meta. It's just too expensive right now. If you could take it, you would take it there, but it's just you have Embalming and Demon Bolt, so you don't need a Siphon. Typically. Ignapper is the best card, but I do really like this is a good card in Warlock. Good with Fungalmancer too. This card's I think this is a really good deck for it right now, but it's probably still Ignapper. But yes. Might be the healing. Healing. We never really drew this card in the last deck. Fine. Think about Demon Bolt. Yeah, Ignapper with Demon Bolt. It's definitely good for that. No elementals. This card's really good because it gives you Zephyrs, but we just don't have any elementals right now, so I guess we take this. Fine, it sets up Fungalmancer sometimes. Question is, do I believe? I don't believe in the elementals. If we weren't halfway through the deck already, I would believe. But like we haven't seen like a Firefly or whatever. I think Cube is really good. I think Demon Bolt's still better. We don't have much that we would want to cube. We'd want to cube like these guys. That's about it. If it wasn't against Demon Bolt, I would take it. Sidekick was decent. It was never really that good, but just played as a 1-2 was actually relatively useful. Wait, what? With what pick? By the Bug Collector is just super premium. This works with Beastmaster, I guess. Good with Fungal. Demon Fire's been relatively good for me too. You can't have too much taunt. Second bolt not needed. Why not? This kind of sucks. This would be the best card, but we don't. Since we do have 2 Demon Bolts, we don't really need it anymore. Because I don't get, like, you're saying like you want a Siphon Soul, but you also don't want 2 Demon Bolts, so why would that be? Because like if you wanted a Siphon Soul, why would you not want 2 Demon Bolts? I need the AoE, but Harlurker was very good too. Probably need the AoE more. We have bad 1-drops to discard. This has been not good the times I've tried it. It'll probably be better in this deck, but we need the actual minion. Oh god, this is a mummy deck, isn't it? We already have a lot of 3s. What? It could be this too. The really bad Pit Croc. What minion was Demon Bolt? I don't remember what the second Demon Bolt was up against. If it was like a really good win condition, it would be maybe it would have been better, but because we do need win conditions, but I don't think it was up against a win condition. Wasn't it just up against like a 3-drop or something? And we would have gotten that elemental. We have the Tar Creeper too. And we could have had that elemental. Damn. Maybe I should have taken the Servant of Kalmos. The deck would have been better now. What the hell is this? Uh, okay, we're just gonna have all the hard removal, I guess. You have Arena Treasure Chest Fungalmancer combo. Take a thing, I guess. Ugh. This seems better than this. It is a beast though for Beastmaster, but probably this. Yeah. Oh my god, dude. We need this. Ugh. Deck is just. This is about as bad of a Warlock as you can get, I think. We have like. We're just trash aggro, absolute trash. Oh yeah, the Hearth Arena thing isn't showing up for some reason. It's 65 tier score. Yeah, So we have no late game essentially. Like the deck can still just curve, like we have the ability to curve out really well, you know, we have like the Thrasher, the Pit Lord and stuff, Fungalmancer, like we have the ability to like curve out and kill people, but this deck's just gonna run out of steam really fast. We don't even have like, man, if we had like history buff or whatever, that'd be so much better too. Got no legendaries? Well, legendaries suck a lot of the time. If you don't get a top bucket legendary, they're usually worse than an average card.
What now?
Tiamat, yeah. Tiamat's good. That's the one thing is I do actually agree, like, you know, I'm a fan of the bucket system obviously, but like I would actually support them removing the bucket system for legendaries. Because it's just no one likes getting trash bucket legendaries. Double Janelite? Nice. Did that work?
Look what I found! Back, beast!
Problem here is he can coin Scorcher, but and this is not one of those decks that plays around cards, I think.
Get in there and fight, maggot! Squash him! Pay attention, flash!
I think this is fine. Reminds me, I played against one mage who actually had like a Janelite deck. Like he had like, so he had like all the hero power synergy. He had like I think 2 of those cards. You know, the one that makes your turns your hero power into AOE. He had like 2 of those, and he also had the minion that turns your hero power into 3 damage instead of 1.
A place to hide.
That would have been nice. Yeah, that's a problem. Is like, if you're just playing a normal game, like you're not gonna, if you don't have any hero power synergy at all, you can't just ping every turn, right? You're gonna die if you do that. So you have to, you're not gonna have it active till like maybe like turn 12 or something. You know, it takes just really long. Even if you're like prioritizing using your hero power, like you just can't do it every turn. What, you have to hero power 8 times, right? So if you hero power every turn, you have to wait till turn 10. So you're not gonna have it before, like, realistically not before like turn 13, turn 14. And that's just, games are usually over by then, you know?
A place to hide. Gotcha.
It was an odd mage card. Yeah. I've gotten it. I had a deck where I think I had like, what is it? It's he screwed up.
Gotcha.
At least we have burn. Be nice if we had a pit croc though. But I had a deck where it happened a few times. Like I guess it must have been off of, you know, it's like the minion version of Cyclone, like whatever that card's called, the 3-drop. I had like a couple of those, I think, and it gave me Jan'alai a couple times, and I was actually able to make it work a few times.
Gul'dan versus Maiev.
Oh no, I don't think it was that one. Wait, there's some, I forget what it is. There's some mage card that actually lets you discover a mage. I forget what that card is. But there's a card like that, right? Pretty sure there is. It was that. Look it up.
Almost out of time.
I don't remember, there's a card. Oh, it was from Tomb Spider actually, that's why. Yeah, because Tomb Spider, it's a beast, so Tomb Spider gives it to you. That was how. Yeah, there's no way to discover a mage minion. You can have the 3-drop generate a mage minion. That's it. We just need to draw 1 demon bullet. Also, you still like to have an upgraded hero powers Warlock, but you don't do it immediately. You want to, you know, get some value out of life tap, and then once you have a big hand size, once you're happy enough with your hand size, that's when you do it. Might be good. Might also be good.
I wonder.
Definitely more reliable. Problem with Sacred Trail is sometimes people just screw up and play into it, but you know, if they are expecting it, they're not gonna ever screw up that way. He's really double tapping? Wow. Gonna put it on the far right, I guess. I mean, this is slightly worse betrayal positioning, but it's better Fungalmancer positioning. So that's when it becomes really weird when it's like you want to play around betrayal, but you want to set up your Fungalmancer, and the way you do those is usually exactly opposite. Exactly opposite. Dude. Guy needs to chill out with 3 hitting our guys. Yeah, look at that.
Mushroom power.
think we just put him so low. Rewarded. And we know the silence in this deck. Huh. Hmm.
Look what I found. Onward to adventure. Mushroom punch. Flee.
Yeah. For this deck, we don't actually have as much burn as we would want to have, I think. Like we have enough, but we would like to have more.
Give us the money. Don't try anything.
Surprised we're 2-0 with this deck. This guy didn't play a single bad card either. He just didn't play that much. He didn't really do that much.
Gul'dan versus Gul'dan. Your soul
This guy's name.
shall be mine. I am your nightmare.
Going second, you can keep Coil if you want to. Against another Warlock, there's a fair chance. Warlocks like to pick one drop compared to other classes, so. Yeah. You don't have to use it though. Just do this. Unlikely he can kill it. Unless he has his own bug collector, but that works out for us. Because he might want to do this, because he wants to then play another 1-drop maybe to kill that off. But then, you know, we have the bug collector to maybe kill it off if it's a 2-1, so we kind of debate him. Fine. Definitely don't make sure you don't screw up the order here. That would be a disaster. A nice draw. Yeah. You're asking, is Candle Taker better card than Egg Napper? Well, in this exact scenario, it's definitely not. Holy shit.
Look what I found.
I think this is correct. score's greater than 3, so we do attack with that, I think. Certain matchups, like, you might want to consider not attacking face with that thing, but it's still a positive against Warlock around board and stuff. Could be anyway.
Pay attention, class.
I have to learn.
I don't want to pre-hit because of Dread Inferno and Scorcher, obviously.
Buying or selling.
Do you need a blessing? Think they'll notice?
We're gonna just play everything that's in our hand right now, I think. We'll see what he gives us, though. That's actually pretty good. Might play that now. Yeah, I think we play that now.
I have
To the pain.
Let's see, actually. We wanna... I guess we can trade these guys in.
To the pain.
Do we?
To the pain.
I guess so.
I shall do as you say. We hear your heart. There!
Instruction begins.
Hellfire clears either way. We probably made Shadow Flame slightly better by pre-trading, but... Trade this off, I guess. Maybe we just play out. This always happens. Can I just buff here and keep this guy up?
Hey, I got you, friend. Instruction begins.
I don't think we need to trade it off just because it's hurting us. Sometimes love hurts. Damn.
So many possibilities. Instruction begins.
If only we had a pit croc. Do we? Do we tap? We have 3 instant wins. You know, the embalming and the demon bolts, those will all just instantly win the game. Crap. I'm scared to play the Pit Lord though.
A place to hide.
Instructions?
Seems fine. We actually lose to a Carted defender potentially. Okay.
Ash to ash.
Well played. You win this time.
Am I on point with the H2O consumption? I'm on point with some kind of consumption. Not sure if it's H2O though.
Gul'dan versus Uther. I will fight.
Hey, -1.
Be mine.
Thanks for the sub, man. Sorry, I had to sneeze right while that happened. I need to look at that sub notification. Looked like it was a little off.
Job's done.
Consumption of disease. Depends on your definition of disease.
Look what I found.
Damn, if only we had this later.
Clams? Those aren't exciting enough.
An old school term, is it? I have no idea. I do not understand. Tuberculosis? I know what that is. And we have like all our beasts in our hand right now. If we play this, and Blessing Kings would be nasty. But I mean, the other play is to bug collector tap, but that just feels so slow. At least you can't Scorcher yet. He just played a Golden Scarab, so the odds of him having... I remember seeing the math. The odds of you actually getting a specific card off of even like Scarab actually isn't that high. How much do we want to all in? I don't know how much we want to commit into like a Scorcher now, because we could do all of this, but we're just committing so hard into it. Maybe just hold the bug collector. Wait, we need to do this though, because we want it. Well, we don't have to do that. We can just trade here. Eh. Probably the reasonable thing to do. In the nerf line too, did that happen already? I saw the thing about that. Did it happen already, or is it, or did they announce it? Because normally they announce stuff like a little bit before they do it, right? Did that already happen?
Let me think.
They changed it. The change that they made was that Discover cards used to have a class bonus, which is why, like, you know, Stonehill Defender and Paladin would always give you yeah, it looks like it already happened, right? Because I know there was a patch yesterday. You know how like Stonehill would always give you Tyrion and Paladin, stuff like that? Like, that's because there was an offering bonus for those, but they took away that offering bonus. Definitely want to play this, just because it just makes it easier for him to deal with our board, potentially. Makes a board clear basically kill us. And Peddler. Yeah, so you don't get Mortal Coil and Soulfire as often. And Voidwalker. I mean, we played with Peddler. Peddler was still good, though. Because there's a lot of good one-drops, it's not just those. But it does make it worse for those games where you just want a Soulfire or whatever.
Look what I found.
Just giving him a 4/4 into the 4/5 isn't ideal, but could have been better to kill the 4/5 and leave the 3/3 up. But I mean, we have the 1 damage. It's just if he heals it.
Let me think.
Volpera and Pinata are unaffected. Yeah. Oh, Volpera would be affected though, right?
The first wish is free.
Or is Volpera? Oh, it's discover a spell, right? Oh yeah, so it's not affected. Oh, didn't matter. Yeah, so Volpera is fine. And we drew all of our beasts, and now we can't get any synergy out of here. Feels bad, man.
Squash him.
I shall do as you say.
I'm wondering how big of a deal that'll be though, because like most of the Discover cards, at least the ones that are in the game right now, are actually pretty bad. You know, you already don't pick like Scarabs very highly, so it's like it probably doesn't matter right now, but it might matter more for future sets. It matters for Stonehill. Like that's the one really significant one, I think. But like other cards, like you don't value them highly already. And Flunky, yeah, it's true. Flunky and Stonehill are the two that's like really significant for. Those are probably the two that they. Those are probably the cards. It was probably because like you know Stonehill was always kind of a problem. It's not a huge problem, but like if you classify that as a problem, it just you know always that same kind of a problem. And Flunky just kind of exacerbated it, having that kind of redundancy on that quote-unquote problem kind of brought attention to it, I guess. I feel like letting him kill the 2/2 into the 4/2. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty significant, like, you know, when the tri-class Discover cards come back, it's pretty significant for those two. Because, like, the Mage Priest Warlock Discover card was like... Oh, wait, those are always choosing class cards anyway, so that doesn't matter either. Yeah, it's pretty much just Stonehill and Flunky then. Well, those give you... Yeah, I guess... No, they give you class cards, they don't give you spells. Or, it doesn't matter because they're class cards anyway. It actually doesn't matter for those either. Yeah, it's really just Flunky and Stonehill. Because it only affects cards where it's Discover, but it's not... If it's class Discover, it doesn't matter. He's had a pretty good deck. He kind of opened slow, but he's been playing good cards. Oh. Generous to call Sunwalker a good card in this meta. I love Sunwalker, but it's not a good card in Warbear land. Hammer? Oh.
Reporting for duty. The victory is
Yeah.
yours.
Now they can print some neutral choose one card. Yeah. I don't know. They'll probably never do that. Still no response to the leaderboard thread.
Your soul shall be mine.
Hey Marcos, how you doing? Damn, I saw Tachi went ham in that thread. He definitely went ham in that thread. Neutral weapons and expansion theme. They don't like printing like they still don't like doing like neutral spells or weapons. Like neutral weapons would be kind of like neutral spells, and they just don't like seem interested in doing that.
These stones shall break your bones.
Team breakfast, nice. Grifta also slightly affected. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, not very. It's pretty slight, but you're right. It would be slightly affected. Because they've had like, I mean, like they've had like certain class weapons, you know. Like Druid got a weapon. They got Twig. They've done some of that, but.
So many possibilities. Look what I found. To the pain.
I think we just hold off on the sergeant. Every class has a weapon. Do they have a weapon?
Another soul.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Did they all get a weapon in the same expansion? Was it all classes, or was it just like some of them? I don't remember.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
This guy's just letting this thing kill us for him. Heavy class did? Yeah. Okay. And it was all in that same expansion, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Because I only remember the ones that were played. Alneth was played a little bit. Obviously, the Warlock one was everywhere. Guy's gonna agree to trade, isn't he? We're just so screwed. The attack is not worth the health right now. You only see them on Stolen Steel and Molten Blade. Yeah. This game is like why I don't like Thrasher. Like, it would be one of those things where I'm like, oh my god, he's going Papega, but like it actually worked. You just ignore the Thrasher and your opponent kills himself. You know? Like, there's nothing we can do. It's like one of those cards where it's like making your opponent go Papega mode is actually like your opponent goes Papega mode, but it's actually correct because the card is that bad. That your opponent going Papega mode is actually correct.
This is our time, scrub.
Yeah, beat it.
Huh. Seems like a good card right now. We have to play the Earthen Ring or we discard it though. Yeah, it's really awkward. I think we just have to discard it. Because, like, playing a 3-1, like, yeah, we get to heal, but playing a 3-1 just doesn't help us.
Mushroom bounce.
I think we could have done. We could have, like, tapped and hoped that we got something cheaper than it, so we wouldn't discard it. We would discard something else. Yeah.
Pay attention, class.
Gotcha.
And we are dead.
Place to hide.
Hey, Zelda? Yeah, they're only 24 hours, I think. The channel points emotes. Yeah, you have to stay around here. If you want the emotes, you have to stick around. We should probably just play this, honestly.
A place to hide. Gotcha.
If he gets through our taunt, he's gonna kill us anyways. Blaze it. Nice.
Squire, attend me.
Ready,
Like,
sir.
we need to find our Karta defender, like, if not this turn, next turn. Not a Karta defender. Oh. You get a Demon Bolt. You get a Demon Bolt. Everybody gets a Demon Bolt.
Gotcha.
Awaken.
Nice hero power. I know, right? You got home 40 minutes late. Yeah. Uh-oh. It appears like we're dead. We need that Karta defender now. Where's our rewards command? What rewards command? Baby raid. We cannot draw this Karta defender. Last deck we never drew our Karta defender too. Weird, like this card is just like we're allergic to this card. Is rewards for the other? Should that be a command? I don't know what that reward command would even be for. That's for like the other currency. Because now we have 2 chat currencies. That's very confusing. Like I still haven't added anything, any actual rewards for the other currency.
Watch your back.
Your soul shall be mine.
If we want this card, we would want it on turn 4 probably. It's just gonna get like flanked though. Slipknot's not fan. Zelda bringing all the metal question. He said his name just means the number, -1. What is that Slipknot reference though? Is that one of their songs? I don't know any of their songs called that. Picked it before the Slipknot song. I don't know that song. Is it one there? Is that one the newer song?
Blood and plunder.
It was 2014. Yeah. I paid more attention to them before then. I don't know this album. Oh, that's the album that Devil and I was on. I know that song. I don't know the other one.
So many possibilities.
Hey, I got you, friend. Hey, I got you, friend.
That bit loud? What are you guys doing? Why is my chat doing this? What are you guys doing? You don't know what it relates to? Let me see what the Wikipedia article says. It was nominated for a Grammy for Best Metal Performance. Ooh, it's an NSFW video? Ooh. Watch this. It's their first NSFW song or music video. It's a very aggressive song. We'll have to look that up later. Yeah, so we do this. I guess. Do this so that we can get blown out.
It's going to be okay.
At least doing it now. Like, if he's gonna assassinate it or whatever, flank it, it's still gonna be his whole turn, most likely. Yeah, the good old tempo Plaguebearer. Play it on the stream. It's an NSFW, though. Let me look it up. I can't do NSFW stuff. We are a family friendly stream. 5.5 minutes long. NSFW's your jam. Yeah. Oh shit, this is like actually scary. It's like a freaking horror movie. This video is like an actual horror movie.
So many possibilities.
Oh god. Yeah, I'm not showing this. I don't think I can actually show this on stream. I think I actually can't.
A place to hide.
The video is NSFW, not the song. Let me check that. One Slipknot, Spotify web player. Does that work?
So many options.
Don't think I've heard any Slipknot songs. I don't usually. It is explicit, but I mean, yeah. I don't tend to play Slipknot songs because I think it scares people away. I avoid songs with heavy screaming on stream. Well, now I don't really play music anymore, but. But like anytime I would play like generally metal songs with more than like 20% screaming, people are like, "Could you not play this song, please?" I'm like, "Okay." Yeah.
Just me and Mr. Right.
Yeah, Slipknot's relatively, for how aggressive they are, they're pretty popular. They're kind of in that weird niche that's like still kind of mainstream, but also really aggressive and stuff. Because Corey Taylor's a really good vocalist, I think. Well, also they're an interesting, you know, act as far as their stage presence and stuff.
I get
So Corey Taylor, his vocals aren't that, they're not that harsh, relatively, like compared to like, you know, a lot of the more aggressive bands.
Gul'dan versus Gul'dan. Your soul shall be mine.
So like it probably doesn't bother people as much.
Your nightmare.
Because he almost doesn't even, like, like, they're harsh vocals, but he doesn't really, it's not like he's screaming or whatever.
I'll get right on it.
I greet you.
The good old greet into Flame Imp. The classic.
Your soul shall suffer. Thank you.
We're dead, boys. It actually would have been bad for us if he traded.
These stones shall break your bones.
He sometimes sings. Yeah, because he's a good singer. He actually sings well.
Look what I found.
Which I think would be a large part of the reason why they're actually successful, honestly. For coin. A lot of times you don't actually want to discard the coin in this situation.
Buying or selling.
Right, because it's like the same thing, I feel like. It's like System of a Down is kind of the same way. I don't know, it's weird because like, a lot of people like System of a Down a lot more than I do, actually. Because to me, they sound really frantic and aggressive, but a lot of people are like, oh yeah, they're fine. So I'm just like, I don't know. They owe it to their stage presence. Well, they have like one of the best drummers in the world. Corey Taylor is one of the best like metal singers in the world. They have one of like probably one of the top 3 best drummers in the world, or metal bands at least. Like they have a lot of reasons why they're successful, and the stage presence helps too.
Ready for action.
Because their stage presence helps them take off, but like I don't think it's a reason why they probably took off faster than they would have, but they would have gotten there just off of talent too. Because they're one of the most talented metal bands like ever made, ever created, just by like individual musicianship. Because you know their stage presence wouldn't matter if they couldn't make good music. You know.
Must cleanse the sun well.
Holy shit. Hey, we're dead. Because they're not the only, you know, they're not the only group that has like they do it better than anyone else probably, but like there's other groups that do what they do. But those groups pretty much all make terrible music. So that's why none of them are successful in the same way. I drew the nuts. Yeah. You can say that. You could definitely say that.
Hey, I got you, friend.
That thing slipped out of my hand. Good thing I didn't misplace that. This is actually a pretty good hold, but we're still dead, but he's just gonna demon bolt it. Look at Alexi. Who's that? Which band? Or which group? I don't recognize that name. There are a lot of musicians that Children Bodum. Oh, I don't think I've seen them perform. Like, so, yeah. There are a lot of people that are like that. A lot of people don't have both. They might be super talented musicians, but the live thing just doesn't work for them, you know? They don't know how to do it, really.
You win this time.
Is he guitarist and vocalist? I know, it's weird. I always liked Children of Bodom, but I could never really get fully into them. For some reason, I don't even know why.
Versus Valera.
And I don't know, it would probably be something about lack of, like,
Soul shall be
charisma,
mine.
you know? Like, something like that. Like, it's hard to really get super interested in them. It always kind of felt that way. So he's the lead vocalist and he's the lead guitarist? That's kind of insane. A lot of people, not a lot of people like them. Yeah. I think that's what it is. Like, there's something missing, kind of. A lot of people, I mean, one thing is like Children of Bodom, like they're obviously described as a death metal band, and I feel like a lot of people just don't give anything in that category a chance at all. Because I don't know, like for me, like that band sounds like super like calm. It sounds super calm to me, but like they sound calmer to me than System of a Down. But I don't know, like certain people just, you know, don't look at anything in that genre if it's classified that way.
Pay attention, class. Let me at it. Flee.
The lead from Tools like that, yeah, it's like certain people that are musical geniuses just don't have, you know, they might be like could have social issues and stuff, you know. I don't know how to say that delicately, but
Instruction begins.
guy's just gonna draw a million cards. They're melodic death metal. Yeah, it might be a thing where it's like they're in between. Like they're not hardcore enough for people that like hardcore stuff, and they're still death metal, so people that are afraid of death metal won't listen to them, you know? So it's like it might just be like they're kind of in that in between, you know? Cause like the people, like I knew a couple, like I knew one guy that really liked Children of Bodom, but like he wasn't like a metalhead. He wasn't not a metalhead, but like he was not. He didn't listen to a lot of metal, but that was like, you know, he was kind of like in between. And it's like there's people that are like in between, but like it's kind of like, you know, you're kind but they are stuck in between. So you only get like an in between audience. You don't really get much audience on either side.
Instruction begins.
Only metal you listen to is Death Haven. I think I have like I never listened to them before. I think I have a Death Haven song on my playlist now. Don't remember.
Let me tell you a story.
I added one recently.
Another soul.
I probably should have done this and yeah. I thought I had enough mana to do this, but I don't. This thing still costs 1. Yeah, whatever.
Look what I found.
Guess we hold on to this then.
Instruction begins.
I probably should have not played this. I should have just tapped and probably. I don't know. Maybe this is still better. The idea would be that we get something better than this, but it might have been better anyway. I'm not sure. You like purple emote? Yeah, that one's from a. That's from a concert actually. That was from an EDM concert. That picture was taken in at EDM Shanghai, or at, not Ultra Shanghai, I think. Was it Shanghai? Wait, it was Shanghai. I went to Ultra Shanghai and Ultra Hong Kong. That was definitely Shanghai though. I was not in a good place in Ultra Hong Kong.
Gul'dan versus Gul'dan. Your soul shall be mine. I am
Not like I wasn't like
nightmare.
I'm not saying like I was fine. I was just like sleep deprived and stuff when I went to that one. I wasn't even sleep deprived. It's just I wasn't eating well when I was there.
Prove your worth, cur.
Do I have insomnia? I don't know. I don't know. I've never had anything diagnosed, but like I think it was like I don't know. I've been fine like recent. Oh, I've been much more fine recently. So like it was just like while I was working, like I was kind of like I kind of just like miserably hated my job and stuff. So it was like I think it was just I didn't have a healthy relationship with my job, and that kind of created a lot of anxiety and stuff. I don't think it was really like having a specific problem or anything, but it was just that. Feeling better now? Oh yeah. But soon I'm gonna start working again, and I'll see if it stays better.
For the king.
Should though. I'll always have streaming to distract me from other things.
Pay attention, class.
As long as he doesn't play another Stormwind Knight. We get a good Fungal Man's here. Not that much initiative he can have on 4 mana. Not much that he would want to use. We probably get the Fungal, we'll see. Still probably do the Fungal.
No, don't. It's still good.
Oh, fuck. Not like this. Help. 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 Okay, we might do this now. You know that feeling when you know something terrible is gonna happen, but there's nothing you can do to stop it? Yeah, that's us in this game.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Squash him. Instruction begins.
Job was affecting you, but you found a way around it. Yeah. Let's see. After like I don't know, like I should have like left my job like years before I did essentially. So it was like I was just there for too long. Like just corporate bull crap. It gets old after a while, basically. Problem is we don't want to use the Mortal Coil because we need to save it for the Wrap Golem. I don't know. I feel like we have to do this still. Okay, got this. That's good. Am I a full-time streamer? For the next, like, I have been for the last few months. I won't be anymore after this month though. This is like the last month of it.
Those aren't exciting enough.
Ah, get wrecked, sir. Why not? Because I have to work full time after this. Streaming does not pay the bills, so to speak. We should be able to tap, I think, right? But I'm just gonna do everything, because nothing we tap is gonna change. The only thing we would do would be Soulfire. That would be the only thing that changes, but then if we get Soulfire, we still have Lethal afterwards, so...
Look what I found.
We can still do this first. Might as well tap now. Okay. That's why. That's actually kind of why I've been doing more YouTube stuff because I'll still stream a few days a week probably. I won't be able to stream like 10 hours like I usually do now. That's gonna have to go. But yeah, we should just have. Or we one off. No, we still have it, right?
Squash 'em!
So like when you can't, when you don't have like 60 hours a week to put into it, then YouTube is just more efficient of a platform to try to grow on, essentially. And that's why I've been starting to put more stuff on there. Kind of transitioning in a way.
Gul'dan versus Mecha Jaraxxus!
You face Mecha Jaraxxus!
The second time I've actually, because I started learning video editing a while ago. Because I actually had a Chinese YouTube channel before this. And it's interesting because you can kind of see like what kind of works and what doesn't. YouTube's a weird platform.
No, don't. It's still good.
Okay. The thing I haven't figured out is when I'm gonna actually stream. So, moving forward, I don't know what time zone because I can't do this. I'm gonna be working at this time, so I can't stream at this time anymore. I don't know when I'll actually be doing that. Because it'll probably be nights weekend. I might try to do like super early morning though. Because I might still be able to do that. The saddest stream of your life? It's not supposed to be sad. We're gonna get hellfired. It's gonna suck.
Pay attention, class.
Maybe we shouldn't take that trade because we just give him we give him the hellfire basically. If we don't trade there, then he can't hellfire. Maybe he doesn't have it. Because he would have taken that probably. Fair chance he doesn't have it. Oh, we actually drew our defender. Nice.
Instruction.
I look like an actor. Who, the How I Met Your Mother guy? Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Oh, is that? I think I've heard that one before. I had no idea who it was. I was like, who? I think I heard that one once.
Instruction begins.
I shall do as you say.
Eyes are open.
Oh fuck, we can't kill this. Oh no. This is a disaster. This thing not dying is a disaster. You'll miss me. I will be around still, kind of. Blasting through is kind of crappy, but it's kind of okay. He might just nether us though.
So many possibilities.
Do this then.
A place to hide.
Of course.
Instructions begin.
For my time zone I want. Well, if I'm on late, I'll probably be on late or early. Look like this guy? Huh. Kind of. I've never seen that one. I've never seen this guy before. Kind of. But he has like naturally darker hair. When he has lighter hair, he looks more like me.
So many possibilities.
Pressure, we have a lot.
Gotcha. Instructions begins.
A good old game where our opponent doesn't have anything. I like. I will film a special video for everyone. All of my videos.
Darkness rises.
Again, that was my last video. Oh yeah, my last video was the game against the double Reno mage. That was a clown face. Will those be NSFW videos? I do not believe so. No.
I wonder.
I'll think about it though. We just have lethal, right? I'm assuming we have lethal. Yeah, it's not even close.
Instructions begins.
We need to keep this guy alive. If we didn't tap and get the moral coil, we would have had to lost our hatchling. Is it really worth winning if you have to lose your hatchling? I don't think so. Even to work in a certain hub. I don't know. I don't know if it's that one. It might be a different website though.
You asked for
You
it.
never know.
Your soul shall be mine.
This thing's been so bad. Yeah. Go, hatchling. Stripped on.
The light protects
Not
me.
a bad idea. I wonder if there's a market share for this. There's a market for this. Maybe that would work. Should I be the inaugural Stripstone streamer? Maybe Thrasher was better. I just like playing I like playing a Tar Creeper in front of a 1/1. We need to push as much as possible so that we can actually outpush him, because we're going to be dealing so much damage to ourselves. We need to kind of overcome that. My subscriber icon looks weird. What if it has something to do with what we're talking about? But it's supposed to be a Charmander tail. Amaranth tried that and got permaban. Is that? I don't know much. I've heard about this kind of stuff, but I don't know anything about it. Did she try to like kind of use the two accounts like linked with each other? And kind of use one to... That's probably what happened, right? They used one to try to like kill the other, and Twitch is like, yeah, we don't like that. You're already stripping for HS players? Where is this? Where did we find this? She accidentally flashed content. Oh, is she one of the ones? Wait, she got permaban for that? Because I've seen clips of, well, I've seen clips of that somewhere where someone accidentally, like, someone sends them a link and then, you know, it's something NSFW. Oh, it's her own content. Oh. So she like literally had it on her computer or something. This is why I do not use monitor capture. But like, oh, you can switch to monitor capture. I'm like, nope, that's not happening. It was her own body IRL. So you're saying it was, I see, it was IRL NSFW content. So it was like life coach type of NSFW content. I see. I see. It's kind of unfortunate. Any news about the Kector board? Well, there's another Reddit post about it today, but I don't think anyone's responded to it yet. So the short answer is no. The more detailed answer is also no. She was on the floor with her IC. Was she just not wearing underwear or something? Like, that just seems like a bad idea. The thing is, like, I get... That seems... that just... Yeah. I mean... There's, like... Yeah, it's like Twitch admins would agree with that. Because, I mean, there's, like, accidents happen, but, like, come on. You know? You need to, like... you need to try a little harder than that. To prevent that kind of thing. She's being blackmailed? What? So like, what, someone told her to do it? Someone blackmailed her into doing it?
You're in my hands
Oh.
now.
Oh, that's not even... I mean, it's good for him, but it's not a full player. Next turn we can do double 5. Not gonna research it, yeah. Otherwise people are gonna see your search history and be like, what have you been looking up? Not again. Sounds like my account got hacked, except someone could see you physically doing it, so it doesn't really work. Yeah. I mean, that is weird. Like, what? Someone, like, hacked her or blackmailed her in such a way that they made her do something in real life, which would obviously get her banned. Like, seems weird. I'm going to blackmail you into flashing body parts on live stream. That. Yeah. Weird things happen. Like, it's not, like, inconceivable, but it's, like, weird. I have seen those pictures, Zelda. Uh-oh. You got it, kid. Which exacerbates it. Yeah. No, not like this. Not like... Are you shitting me? Every time!
My hand is too full.
Every time the land hand kills my opponent. Might be okay. Come on, come on, come on! Alright.
Time runs out on me.
I mean... Huh?
Get in there and fight, maggot!
The Two-Face would be lethal. Well, if you send the Two-Face, he can just ping and then deny lethal by trading, right? So you still don't have... You don't really set up lethal.
Look what I found!
Doing this because it plays around snipe and also plays around freeze. And it's almost like we got rewarded. What now?
So many possibilities.
We kind of need to protect our board.
Lambs? Those aren't exciting enough!
Gotcha.
You're trying to act all ladylike here? You can still be a lady. We do not judge here.
I wonder.
We just send like wow. We just send like wow reaction emotes on Redbeard's Discord.
Get these off of me! Get these off of me!
Someone dug out personal pictures of her and her husband. Oh, wait, she actively claimed that she was single and someone found out she's married? That's weird. Yeah, I don't know enough about this. I guess.
Time runs out on me.
But, it sounds like one of those things where there's people that dislike certain types of people or people that have gotten successful for certain reasons and went on, like, some kind of horrific, terrifying thing to try to destroy her, you know? Although, it's a little weird if you... It's a little weird if I forget what I was gonna say. I don't know. There's weird people on the internet. I don't know what else what else to say about that.
Flee.
You're trying to be nice. Yeah.
Almost out of time. Flee.
Trying to be innocent, I see. Why do I feel like we're just gonna get vaporized?
Awaken.
My hand is too full.
So we could have pushed 3 more damage, right? Oh, well, oh, actually, it was a spell secret, so Demon Bolt wouldn't have worked. Okay, kind of worked out. You know, like there's a part of the internet for that kind of stuff. You know, people that, you know, I don't know how to describe it, but I try to avoid those dark parts of the internet when I can. Could this guy not? Excuse me, sir. We're dead, aren't we? We're actually dead. Didn't want to be so thirsty. Man, that was one of the problems about. I give the vibe that I'm very innocent when, I don't know. I would not say it's truth. It would not be accurate.
What to do? What to do?
Cute channel, cute emotes only. You don't really use Fair Twitch TV, so you can't use the really cute emote. I have like a lot of IAI emotes now. This one. I have so many IA emotes right now. Also, I want this one to. Oh wait, no. I want this one to do better. We need more cryas. You don't have your Crip A. I need to AFK in Twitch's and in Crip's channel so that I can just farm the channel points so that I can actually unlock his emote. So that I can start using him some. Because he has channel points on too. You love how I call opponents sir. Yeah. It's weird because I don't say sir in real life. Ever. I just say, excuse me, sir. Could you not do that, please? He retired the lettuce system? I think he still has the lettuce system. Like, the channel points didn't replace anything. Like, channel points is just a beta right now. Like, it's not even, like... They sent us an email. Like, I got an email from Twitch that was like, you guys want to be in the beta for channel points? And I'm like, okay. $1.5K to unlock. Because that might have been what they were set at default. I don't remember. Because I lowered them from what they were originally. And I think I might have... Like, I lowered them way down, but then I realized, like, people get them way too quickly, so I had to put them way back up. But I still... He might have even put them up. Put them above what they started out as. Do not like our odds. Going second against the main. We'll do this on an empty board if he does nothing.
Look what I found.
So now we get flame warded, and then we cry.
Out of my jungle.
Not a flame ward. Damn it. We drew our beast too early. No.
Lambs? Those aren't exciting enough.
I should put this on far right. You think Kibler has him too? Well, Crip has him. Crip's a bigger channel than Kibler, right? They're both big, but...
Back, beast.
How big is Kibler? I don't know. I follow him, but like, I don't go there very often.
Hey, I got you, friend.
Comes the second torch. I did not say anything, Zelda. I played the fifth, though. Didn't Kibler hover 5,000, 10,000? Maybe. I thought he was like probably in the 5,000 range. I don't know. I mean, Crip on a good time will be like, you know, like, well, on expansion day he's like 50k, you know, like he'll, depending on the day, he'll be anywhere between like 5 and 15 normally. I think he's a little bigger. I will not talk about what's on my other monitor. Why can't we get beasts? Baby rage.
I don't have enough mana.
Pay attention, class.
As long as I don't talk about what's on my other monitors, it's not Monka TOS. Flaming dildo? That sounds, that's a little kinky though. That's a little too kinky for me.
Mushroom power.
By the way, why are you guys not using this emote? You should be using this emote. We can use a demon bolt, I guess.
Just me and Mr. Bite.
Is this the right amount for you? Sounds painful. I guess everyone has their own thing though, right? There's a time and a place for KEKW? You mean like the time that you're on Twitch? I think the time when you're on Twitch, that's when KEKW is appropriate. Is a Twitch tab open on your computer? Yes. Then type KEKW. So we're gonna. Our Demon Bolt's gonna get countered, and we're gonna be really sad.
Look what I found. Look what I
Never mind. Why rush no go face? Might be better to kill this and put him to 2. I don't know. It probably doesn't matter. KEKW. Yeah, KEKW exploded very quickly. Now it's everywhere in my chat. Oh no, what did I do? It'd be interesting to look at like how quickly emotes come up in Twitch. 'Cause most of them, like, there's been very few that have become so successful so quickly compared to KekDev2, but they have to go super viral like this. And then he fireball his own face. Remember when I said I didn't like our odds that game? Also, is it a travesty? It's kind of a travesty that this deck performed better than our last deck, because this deck is so much worse than our last deck. Our last deck had so many good cards, and this deck is like kind of a pile of crap thrown together. But this deck is winning in the other deck. This deck's already at 10, and the other deck, what, we get 8? We got 7, right? Yeah. I don't know. This meta makes no sense.
Gul'dan versus Jaina.
Like, I've never felt more than I do this expansion that like deck quality just doesn't seem like it matters. Like there's, especially in a slower meta, like deck quality is everything. But in this meta, it's like deck quality doesn't mean anything. It's just, do you get a good opening? Yes? No? Okay. And you guys see the power of KekW. You type KekW and it makes your opponent fireball himself in the face. Bungler showed the video that it came from. Yeah, that video is really old. Like, I think I might have been in like high school when that video came out. It's really old.
Look what I found.
Like, it was like, I want to say it was like 10 years ago. I would like to coin this, but we just can't. What is it, like, Spanish guy laughing? It was in June 2007. Yeah. June 2007 is when the actual interview happened.
So many possibilities.
Hey, I got you, friend.
You were only 1 year old. Yeah, I was like a freshman or a sophomore. It was June, I guess it was the summer before my sophomore year. Well, I was what? Yeah, I was 15. Okay, chill out with his frostbolt. This is the point where I mentioned my age and Chad is like, dude, I thought you were 20. I'm like, That's what the cashier at the 7-Eleven said when I tried to buy beer. Pepe. Yeah. Which is funny because
To hide.
if I'm clean shaven, I look really young. But if I have like if I just grow my beard, then it adds like 5 to like it adds like 5 to 8 years to how old people think I look. A little Monka TOS still. What have I done to you? I don't think I did anything. You grow out your beard, it adds 5 years on the street. Yeah. It adds a lot to me. I think we just...
Get in there and fight, maggot!
I don't know about that, poet. I don't know about that. I'll think about it. Yeah, what do we do? Why is chat so thirsty all of a sudden? Chat's so thirsty. Dude, I'm scared to click on this picture. You're talking about shaving? In this conversation, right? I'm scared to click on any picture in this conversation. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it, right? It is actually safe for work. You just have to be careful on Twitch because people will send like, if you don't know where the picture is from, it might be like people send screamers and stuff. People don't do that nearly as often as they used to though. Like as long as it, like obviously I know none of you guys would send a screamer, but someone tried to send me a screamer like a week ago actually. And I was like, yeah, that looks like something I'm not gonna click, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Break their ranks!
Oh my god. Is that card the answer? This guy just tried to ping that. And then he tried to ping the stealth. Check W. Why super lame? Are you a guy or a girl? I don't know. And then he tried to ping the stealth. Just kind of annoying. It's actually shockingly awkward.
So many possibilities.
I guess this isn't getting better. Maybe. What average are you raising? I average all of the... Shockingly awkward? What? I was talking about my card. If I'm not looking to the left, I'm not talking about chat. I'm looking at my screen. Yeah, like, shockingly awkward is the fact that we are currently dead. The Tech W dude has you laughing. Dude, you can actually understand what he's saying too, right? I need to learn enough Spanish. It is Spanish, right? I think it's Spanish. I need to learn enough Spanish that I actually understand what he's saying. Life goals.
I awaken.
Clams? Those aren't exciting enough!
Yeah. Gotta hope for the best, I guess. You know, was it? What? I'm confused. I do not understand. Subtitles help. Do they have subtitles on that video? I don't remember. Fog! What if he copies this? I should have played this first. Thing is I want to attack. Maybe I should have... Mage secrets are annoying. Okay. We are fine. I should have done that first, maybe? I don't know. Mage secrets are just such a clown fiesta. You tried to make a joke? I see. It's hard to make jokes in text. That's not enough though, right? Yeah, we're good. I don't think I've ever... Except for the video I uploaded to YouTube, I don't think I've ever beaten this card. But it was just too late. Nice. Just when he starts laughing that you didn't stop understanding him. Yeah. Because he's not really talking very clearly at that point. We won? Yeah. How did we win? Wait, there's a Hearthstone game going on? I thought we were just talking about, I don't know how to comment on what we were talking about. We won! You beat a guy who played it, brewed it back, played it again, and then Zilla'd it. I beat a guy that had 2 in his deck. He also had a puzzle box in his deck, and he also discovered a Zephyrs. That was the game on my YouTube. We had to go through 2 Renos, a Zephyrs, and a puzzle box. The puzzle box kind of, I mean, it got him really far behind in fatigue. Because he drew cards with it, and he also Psychic Scream stuff into our deck. We are so dead, aren't we? Oh my god, we are dead. That bands. We're so dead. Part of the reason like I won was the second one was in the bottom of his deck, and it was basically the last threat he drew. He basically just ran out of threats, and I was playing like a super greedy. I was playing like a hyper greedy priest. If you want to see it, go to my YouTube channel. Be a guy that brewed back Cymat. Well, did you just out-tempo him, or what? Yeah, see that happening. Or you just straight up outvalued him anyway. Panic seems pretty good against Handle Takers. I'm still have to do work tonight. Problem with getting thirsty. You get thirsty and then you get distracted and then can't do work anymore. Pepe hands. Need to do this. Maybe it's just Fungal Mancer. Fungal's pretty good. I like it. Need to write a report for school. I see. You have a 100-word essay due tomorrow? I have a 69-word essay. Okay. You don't have to trigger it to be. Probably shouldn't. Just chill.
Hey, I got you, friend.
50 pages? Holy shit. The longest paper I ever wrote was like 8 pages, I think.
It's going to be okay.
Tech W. Maybe I should have done this first. That would have been good, I guess. Yeah, we just kill it. Fine. Should have probably put the 3-1 on the outside. He had a board full of wounds and it gave him +2/+2 in time. Oh boy. Terrifying. It's like my nightmare. We don't even have to Demon Bolt him. Let's not. Remember when I saw it was a hunter and I thought we were dead? How are we getting 12 with this deck? I will have to make a YouTube video for this one again. Easy game. Everyone say hello YouTube. Hi YouTube. Hi YouTube. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And comment. All the comments. More comments please? All the comments. Only 250 gold. Unfortunate.